Yay! Welcome back, guys. So this is going to be our review of episode 123 of Dragon Ball Super.
And then at the end, we'll do a discussion with you guys. So be thinking of your questions now.
Yeah, and what rating you give this. Remember, 1 through 7, Dragon Ball 7 being highest rating. So, what do we think? Awful episode?
Off, with ratings or...
just in general?
Yeah, like, what'd you guys think of the episode? What'd you think?
I mean, obviously it was amazing.
Yeah.
We learned lots of new things, new powers, crazy fights, moves, callbacks.
Action heavy.
Action heavy.
We saw a lot more of that actual fight.
Emotional heavy, too, like in terms
with
of...
Vegeta. Vegeta always does bring... You ever notice that? Vegeta's the one that brings the emotion.
Oh, yeah, he's consistently...
But he's supposed to be like the most hardened of all of them, but he's the one that brings all the drama.
Like, and what we talked about, like, while we were watching, it was like, he has so much more heart than Goku does.
Definitely.
Like,
I mean, it's kind of a used expression already, but, like, he's really Wolverine to the X-Men. I mean, like, it's the tough guy that always gives you the feels.
Tough guy, big heart.
Yeah.
So
big
here's
Saiyan
something
heart.
I noticed. So he's basically fighting for something.
Right.
Like Vegeta's fighting to win the Dragon Balls and then bring back
he has a sense of
Universe
purpose,
6. He has a sense of purpose. And I think that's why Jiren respects him. Like, Jiren respects Goku because of his fighting power, but he's like, oh, you're just fighting to fight.
Yeah.
And he's not
That's true. He even said that. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, and so then, like, with Vegeta, even though it was like, you know, warrior, sleep.
Yeah.
It was like so gangster. But at the same time, he was respecting him.
Yeah, by calling him a warrior in the first place. And even all the gods, they took notice. They were like, man, he really impressed him from the calling him a warrior. That was really cool. We got to see Frieza get still... How long was Dispo dragging Frieza around by the tail?
It feels like it was an entire week because we left
because last time we saw him, he was dragging him by the tail.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing, though. Last week, when he got... his face got dragged and all that, like... He was super shocked and making like, oh my god face, you know, like very upset about it. And then today he's all like,
I was just kidding.
Well, I was just kidding. But he wasn't just kidding last week. He was visibly...
he got punked for sure.
Yeah, clearly.
I think he got surprised because he didn't expect...
Hungry, eat this mountain.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa!
Yeah, he's like, what was it about his tail? He had that line, he's like, did you know my tail could do...
Yeah. He's like saying how he could use it like as a weapon. He's like, it could also, you know...
Work for me.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Dispo just takes off running.
Oh yeah, works both ways. And that's when he's like,
god, that was so funny. Anytime Frieza gets called out, it's so funny.
Oh, it's so great.
Like the stuff with King Cold, and King Cold kind of did the dad thing and put him in his place a few times back in those episodes. That's just so funny to me.
Yeah, it's great.
And then we got to see Gohan in 17, which I said 100 times already, but that just blows my mind seeing that team up.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's about seeing their strategy and them like working out where he's like, we can't have a strategy together. We've never fought together.
Yeah.
So like, here's the plan. And it was a good plan until he got
Until
punched in
Toppo's
the spine.
giant fist.
And his tiny little waist.
His fist is bigger than 17's torso.
Yeah.
Right to the spine.
Well, what's interesting is you're talking about strategy. What I find really... I guess I'm kind of concerned about next week on what's going to happen because they set it up to where 17's like, I'm going to sacrifice myself. Yeah. Obviously, that plan didn't work out in this episode, but that's still the plan as far as we know.
Yeah.
But then, you know, if we look at those, based off the previews...
I didn't see 17 anywhere.
Well, I wonder
also
if...
true.
I didn't think about that because ultimately they announced Gohan...
And Frieza kind of teaming up.
It might be the end of Gohan.
Yeah, or his last stand or something.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's a figure of speech they don't really mean, like, literally.
Could be just...
Or like he's the last standing. No?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Too early.
Stop.
Too early.
Stop.
Too early for that one.
I love how Rita, when it comes to my sash, she's like, no.
Well, I was like, oh, Gohan's gonna be like...
Oh yeah, I remember when I was
Well,
like,
because
oh,
they
what if
set
it's
it up.
Gohan that saves the day? You're like, stop.
That's
stop
a fair.
talking.
That's a fair guess. I mean, it's obviously not going to happen, but they really set it up like Gohan in the beginning of all this. They set it up like Gohan was going to be the.
They did, like the team leader.
And he's still. I feel like the person that's going to have to go next is 17. I don't want it to happen. Actually, I don't want to say that because I've said that a few times now, and my boy has continued to surprise me, and I don't want to. I don't want to lose faith in him. 17's going to win the whole thing.
I don't think we're gonna. I think we'll probably lose 17 next time. I'm guessing this is gonna be like that. Like they're trying to trick us. They set us up like, oh, the plan failed this time.
Yeah.
And then they let us feel like Gohan's gonna be out next week, but really it'll still be 17.
Yeah. Maybe so.
Sorry.
That's fine. I get it. But, I mean...
But would it make sense now honestly, there's not much time left.
7 minutes.
Why aren't our guys just on the defense?
And just waiting it out?
Yeah.
We have more people, because that would be boring.
Well, I know, but I'm saying strategy.
That would make the most sense.
That would make the most
that does
sense.
make the most sense.
Can you imagine the Saiyans running for their lives, though? Like,
Okay,
No.
actually,
You know what
I just thought of? Why didn't Jiren just pick up Vegeta and throw him out?
People. He never is.
Oh, you're right.
Out.
You're
Which
right.
he's
It's
really
an
not a
honor
good
thing.
teammate.
Yeah,
honestly,
I wouldn't want Jiren.
It's like
Well,
having the Hulk just be chill and cool.
Well, remember, like,
I mean, the Hulk will still smack.
I'm taking care of everybody, and like pieces out. Like, how about you take care of everybody? Can you just do that real quick, bro? Like, team player.
No.
But clearly, Universe 11 isn't shaken either, though, and they know that they have less people than our universe.
Yeah.
So they're just literally.
Well, they've been
chilling,
clowning
like
us every
expecting
time.
one of us to get, or our team to get thrown out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was I not paying attention, or did they not give us the exact minutes?
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
This episode was a minute.
Yeah. They were moving real fast.
Yeah.
Real fast. So the second half, we got the big thing of this episode, Vegeta's transformation. I kind of thought his hair was going to change, like, kind of silver or something for a second.
Yeah, it was kind of.
It was pulsing.
It was going kind of a
like
whitish.
White.
Yeah.
But then he became very sparkly.
Then he became very sparkly and very buff.
You know the time thing we always kind of make jokes about, how it seems kind of weird. Like, one thing I've never noticed until just now is we'll watch a minute that we know, like, they're moving at light speed, basically, right?
Yeah.
But Krillin is not anywhere near that.
And he still sees it.
And him and the whole crew in the bleacher seats are watching this show like they're actually watching a football game. So do they have
They're so far away.
Supernatural eyes?
Well, okay. Actually, that brings up a
work?
good point that I forgot about, but I got kind of miffed while watching it. So the whole thing about when only other gods can register the power level of another god, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So isn't it when you're in Super Saiyan God, can't anybody like below you not feel that?
I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. I think
is it only like Beerus, like the legit gods?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so, because they
let me know what you guys think,
because we watch other people identify that the Saiyans have transformed to a higher power.
But you can see them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, but they do. They keep saying that they can get a higher power, but that kind of clued in for me. Just like watching this, I was like, wait a second, and they say you can't feel it unless you're that. But like I can physically see that when he's turned into Super Saiyan God Blue or whatever.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just a weird little nitpicky thing.
How many more episodes away do you think we are from the inevitable fusion of Goku and Vegeta?
7.
7 episodes?
Because of 7 minutes?
Well, no, because 7 episodes, because I think we have 10 more episodes of this saga.
Oh, so you do for sure think we're going to see fusion?
I think we are.
Right?
Because especially
we have to.
the way that they made whatever Vegeta went to be so different. And I feel like when they combine to do the Ultra, like, they're each going to learn a piece of each other's, like, missing part. You know how we kept talking about that, like, Goku has the defense, but he can't do the offense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Ultra Instinct does look like that when it's the side of being, like, the attack.
Okay. But you think there is a fusion, though?
I think so.
I don't think...
Like,
I used to think that. I changed my mind on
Vegeta
it.
Ultra Instinct. That blue form is still not equal to Ultra Instinct.
He's just like
just
an ascended.
Like, they played the Ultra
one of the
Instinct
gods
song.
called it something.
They played the Ultra Instinct
It
song,
was,
and they called it...
Yeah, what did they call it?
Yeah, they called it like the break
Limit
point
Breaker.
or something. Limit Breaker.
Yeah.
That's what it
That's
was.
the same name of the episode when Goku went Ultra Instinct as well.
Oh, that's right.
So they are trying to like key you in at that
close,
or maybe they're trying to make us think that it's his version of Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he wasn't like when Goku went Ultra Instinct. It was like very different.
Yeah.
Clearly different in the fighting.
Sure.
And this was that his moves just got sharper.
Yeah, he got buffer.
Oh, it's maybe what they meant by it's his limit breaker is the same thing that King Kai taught him. What is it called? King Kai Fist? Whatever it's called. Kaioken. Thank you. Kaioken.
So it's like his version of that.
It's his version of that. Maybe that's what they mean by limit breaker. And that's why we've had them be very equal, and that's why he was like, oh, you're both sharp. like maybe that's what it is, because nobody else has ever learned that technique except for Goku, because he learned it directly from King Kai. But maybe Vegeta found his own version of that and makes him sparkling.
I don't know.
I feel like he's still gonna go
an Ultra Instinct form. I think so too.
And then they're gonna fuse, and it's gonna be
Sounds
Vegito, the perfect warrior. Because and that's the only way to defeat Jiren.
Maybe. I did like the fact though that because they were fighting separate and they can't work together.
That's what that threw Jiren.
It actually helped.
That was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, because they're just so off.
And it's funny that it was Whis that said it, because
He
in the
knows.
beginning of this arc, when all this started, like back in like the Battle of the Gods or whatever, Whis is training Goku and Vegeta, and he kind of gives them hell for not being able to work as a team.
Yeah.
And so in this moment he's like,
you're too tense.
Well, this actually kind of works.
It's funny though, because you kind of forget that they're not necessarily working good, because you watch them
Looks so
kick
cool.
butt like
that
crazy
sweet
against.
Little move they did, up on
even
them.
in Battle of the Gods when they're fighting Frieza or anyone, anytime they had a team up or Goku Black, like. You're like, they're a pretty good team.
Yeah.
But
I'll
that is a
take
pretty
it.
interesting point,
Whatever,
because
dollar.
when I watched it, I was thinking, it reminded me of the androids.
Yeah.
Like watching them do the whole like in sync, like forming like a line and splitting off into a V, that kind of stuff. But for them to acknowledge that the pattern and the rhythm is just off was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was really funny. It was just a nice like throwback too.
Yeah.
So do we want to rate this bad boy?
Oh yeah, rate. Shoot. Yeah.
What do you got, Rita?
I mean, I'm gonna give another 7.
7 back-to-back 7s.
Just because we got Krillin throwing the shoe episodes, and that was like a 1.
Yeah.
So
comparative.
Wait, you know what we totally forgot to talk about? Sorry, really quick, that sweet Goku's strategy when he almost got
Hexa-destructive.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Okay,
that was
sorry.
cool.
Oh, that was great.
That was really cool.
There's
Sorry,
so much
It's
to it.
shown how
forgot about that. It was
Goku's
so good.
grown as a martial artist too, because he's like he watched Krillin, didn't even need to address it, but he just remembered that specific attack, and that was cool.
Both things he did was the most strategy we've ever
because
seen him use.
Doesn't really think.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's
I'm
growing
joking.
as
Yeah,
a
and like when he
artist.
planted the little like bomb.
Also cool. Also very cool.
Yeah, he's showing way more like strategy than I think he's ever shown in a fight before.
He's growing.
Yeah. No, he's not just punching and kicking. He's switching it up.
I'm gonna give this one a 6. Fantastic episode. Fantastic episode. Didn't get my blood pumping as much as last week for whatever reason, but I mean, I have very few, if any, complaints about the episode. It was very, very strong. I can't wait for next week. I feel like next week isn't going to be quite as hyped as this one. I don't know.
I agree.
Only because like I feel like what we all want is the main Goku, Jiren, Vegeta fight, and anytime they steer clear of that, even though it's super cool, at this point it's like, come on, let's give me the good stuff.
I think they're gonna focus on Gohan and Frieza, like
Next
basically,
week, yeah.
nothing
That's
to
what it
do
seems
with Jiren and Vegeta and Goku.
I think you're right.
Yeah. I give it a solid 6.
Solid 6.
For most of the same reasons that have been mentioned. It's a really great episode. I feel like it was a good, solid, like, not filler, but a good setup to, like, get us to the next thing. We got enough, like, cool, fun parts. Funny parts, too, when the Zeno-Sama's impersonated
That was
Jiren.
really
That was one of
funny.
my favorite things.
That was really funny.
With their high voices.
You know what? I think the only reason, and you may agree, that this was a 6 for me instead of a 7 is because last week the animation style just, like, blew me away. And going from that to this, like, it's still great. It looked cool. It was just, like, took it down just a tiny notch. Tiny notch.
I'm saving 7. Again, I feel like we're in, like, 3 or 4 episodes of something really crazy happening.
She's holding on to that 7, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna also give it a 6 for the exact same reasons. I mean, a 7 is just... I'm saving 7 for what is seemingly absolutely perfect. Which is probably never going to come. It's just, I'm holding that for a very special moment. And I actually was considering giving it a 7 for a moment, but it made me think about all of the great episodes we've gotten from Dragon Ball Super. Like, we kind of are forgetting, every time we get caught up in all this tournament stuff, we forget about the conclusion of the Goku Black arc.
Yeah.
Like, watching... Gohan or watching Goku hold Gohan, like big moments like that. Those were huge.
Yeah, episode 91. Forget it.
So when I think about those moments, I have to hold back and just I'm gonna keep it at a 6. But it was amazing.
It was interesting. We haven't been stingy like this before. Like, we used to remember we were always like 7, Raymond 7. But now we're like, we're like
now.
War veterans at this point. Like, making it this long. This is the longest 45 minutes of my life. It's been crazy.
Question time?
Yeah.
Question
absolutely.
time.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So if you can mark yours Q&A so we know it, that would be amazing.
That would be cool.
Let's see here.
What did you guys rate it?
Start with that.
Bump King says he gave it a 10.
That's not how this works.
Oh,
and
what? Never mind. Nothing. Go ahead.
What?
Keep going. I'll bring it up later. Never mind.
Okay. Let's see here.
Everybody's so talkative tonight.
I know. Hi, guys. You guys sound pissed. Big pissed. I'll just dance here while they're reading.
Katrina wants to see another fusion.
What's up, Giorgio Mosley?
A different type of fusion?
Man, I want to see. Give me the dance. Give me the dance. Give me Gogeta.
Why though?
Because he's awesome.
Not gonna happen.
Well, who's gonna let them take the time to do the fusion, huh? And will they be able to?
Jiren might be intrigued.
Well, okay, but the thing is that they'll have to equally be in Ultra Instinct, because don't your power level have to be
That would
exactly
be great.
equal?
I like where you're going. That sounds awesome.
Okay, question.
Just spitballing.
Okay, what do we think Vegeta's new form should be called? Not what it is called, what should it be called?
Ah.
So this new, he's this limit breaker or whatever?
Yeah. Magic Sparkles? Just kidding.
No, Rita.
I'm joking.
You're a writer.
I'm joking.
He's sparky
so we have
now.
Ultimate Instinct. So there was actually overseas on one of the dubs, I forgot which one it was, but they actually labeled Goku's form Omni Instinct.
Ooh.
So I think, but ours is Ultra Instinct, so I think Vegeta should be Omni Instinct.
Okay.
I like that.
Actually, maybe not this one. Maybe his final one that he gets here. I don't know.
Yeah.
How many more transformations we got?
Limit breaker.
Alpha
it's gonna
Instinct.
Be similar to Kaioken, right?
I don't know if it is. We don't really know a lot about
I feel like
what
it's
that
gotta be.
power offers.
I don't think he's fully
Well,
transformed.
just like doubles the key or
Yeah, it times your key. Each level times it by 10.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about Kaioken.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about this new transformation. We don't really know all the details of
all they
he's
called it was a
capable of.
limit breaker, and that's basically what Kaioken is, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess so, basically, but...
Everyone's saying there's not going to be a fusion.
I don't think there's going to be a fusion either.
Because they just did it with...
Yeah, because that's how they dealt... Yeah, that makes sense.
I just think they're setting it up to where they're just going to all start working together better. Like, even getting Goku...
Oh, and we'll leave this arc learning something, you know?
Yeah, that way it's not just a new transformation or fusion. It's like, there's progress, character development.
Yeah. Okay, so Sam Hawk says... Do you think Vegeta is now stronger than Goku since Goku has to use Kaioken to be at the same level as Vegeta in his Ultra Blue form? Actually, without Ultra Instinct, that's a really good point. Because technically, yes, if this is a transformation that Vegeta holds and not like a power, which they haven't really clarified yet.
Yeah, they haven't.
So, but if it's a transformation, then yes, he is.
Yeah, unless like my theory is that he uses Kaioken and he uses this new thing, and that's the same thing. Like you said, it's a limit breaker.
Well, it definitely seems like an actual transformation, because Ultra Instinct happened with Goku going into this crazy void. Like, he kind of came out different. Yeah. Whereas this is like, he seems like he's going to be in control of this.
You know what this reminds me of, kind of? I think maybe what they're going for is like back in like the Cell Saga, when Vegeta and Trunks trained in the time chamber and they were trying to go from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2. And Vegeta thought he had done it, and then he didn't, and then Trunks he turned into big buff Trunks, and it was like the Ascended Saiyan.
Yeah.
I think this is like the Ascended Saiyan version of Blue. He's not quite there in the fact...
Ascended Blue.
Ascended Blue, yeah, that makes sense, because it got like the meaty,
I think he's almost to Ultra Instinct, and that's what they're hinting at with the lens flare sparkle kind of things. Sparkles. Is he's like almost there, but he's not... he hasn't quite tapped into it yet, and I think the big... turn in the fight is going to be when both Goku and Vegeta can go Ultra Instinct. Mm-hmm. But I do still think that it's going to be like we said, that Goku's is more defensive, whereas Vegeta's is more offensive.
Gonna be offensive.
Yeah.
So Giorgio Mosley asks, what do you think will happen to Gohan and Super after this?
After the whole tournament?
Oh,
like
that's a really good question.
I'm guessing after this episode.
No, I think he means...
You think after the arc?
I think after the arc.
Okay.
Like after the tournament arc. Unless, well, he might be referencing next week.
Let's say both.
Yeah.
So next week, I don't think he's getting out.
I don't think he's getting out either.
I think it's a bait and switch. But in general, after the tournament, I don't know. It would be nice if he didn't go back to being a little nebushi, like, school teacher guy. Like, I really want him to see him be, like, the awesome warrior that we're seeing, but...
Or go back to being Great Saiyan Man.
Yeah, I would like that.
I would too. He's like saving the city. He's a superhero.
Yeah, but I don't like that.
What if they have a spin-off show?
Yes.
Super Saiyan Man.
Oh my god.
Man, that would make a great live action, Donnie. You're right.
But he does love... I mean, he's always wanted to be a scholar, so maybe he'll just go back to being a nebushi scholar.
Lame.
No.
Lame.
It was lame, but like I don't know.
I wouldn't want that from a boy. Videl doesn't
that's
want
your
that.
boy?
So Joe Wayne JDF asked, if Jiren wins, do you think he will wish back all the universes?
I think so.
I think Jiren knows there's something else going on.
Yeah.
That's also true. He's like, oh, you don't know yet. Like that whole thing last episode.
Based on last week, Jiren going like, oh, so you don't know. So what does
it doesn't feel like
what do you know, bro?
First off, he's not going to win because he's not eliminating people. I mean, his universe could technically win, but I don't know. He just doesn't. He does not care.
He does not.
Yeah, because that's interesting because he could have thrown Vegeta out and evened up, but he's not trying to really get people out at all, and he hasn't thrown anyone out.
That's true.
Like, is he just protecting like those Pride troopers? Like, is that just his job?
I don't know. Well, because Toppo is like his second strongest, and Goku couldn't even beat him. So like, I don't think.
Also true.
That's true. Goku didn't hurt Toppo at all.
Nope.
When they fought, he didn't even make that dude flinch.
Yeah, I want to see more of him. Honestly,
Toppo.
Jiren's cool, but Toppo is just like kind of chilling all the time, and like we see him in these like glimpses of just intense action, but then it's like. We'll get like 3 seconds of it, and then that's it for the episode.
Yeah.
Well, also
see him go all out.
Dispo. Like, it was fun last week,
lot.
like, seeing Dispo, like, just annihilate.
Yeah.
And, like, it'll be interesting to see how he fares against Golden Frieza. And if does Frieza have something above Golden Frieza, do you think, for this?
that's where things get weird for me, because we've seen Goku and Vegeta in their full potential fighting just Frieza.
Yep.
And so, like, we still have not seen him do anything here. So, where does he fit in? How would he compete against Jiren? Because it almost feels like if anyone in our universe would be a good match, it'd be Frieza versus Jiren.
Yeah.
But that's just true. Like he just could care
less.
less.
Real quick. So, Mirror Mo, somebody says Jiren wasn't going to enter the tournament. Then Toppo mentions the wish, and so Toppo basically said before Jiren has a wish, and he's like gonna get his wish. So I don't know. That could be very
maybe Jiren destroys or wins the tournament and wishes everybody back to normal or something, and it was just a way to entertain the gods, the two.
Yeah. It was just all a game. Like, just kidding.
It actually kind of felt like the Zenos were watching WWE a little bit, watching them kind of mimic everybody. That's pretty great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That by far is one of my favorite reactions. Or like my favorite reaction when they cut to them quick and there's just no sound. They're just going.
Okay, so Haunted Mario says, Dispo and Toppo Q&A. Are Dispo and Toppo going to get eliminated and we see 4-on-1 Frieza, Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku versus Jiren?
Okay.
No. I don't think so because he's super strong.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's probably as strong as Beerus. I would
think.
Toppo, yeah.
Oh, Toppo, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone's unless like Goku and Vegeta are fighting him first. I don't think
he's gonna get
any
eliminated.
of our other teammates will get him out.
Yeah,
unless they outsmart him in some way. But
I'm getting my episodes mixed up, and then like what I've read and stuff. But have they announced what Toppa is? That we saw that last episode. He's not just like a regular.
No, it's in the manga. They had a scene like way before.
Trying not to say anything.
Basically, like in the manga, the reason he fought Goku was because he was a candidate for God of Destruction for the universe.
Okay, so it's the manga. Okay, I was like, I'm not sure where or how I knew that.
Yeah.
Spoiling.
I'll fight you. I'll move your adorable dog out of the way first, but then I'll fight you.
Yeah, please. Don't hurt the pup.
Oh, you're just so good.
Rex, what's your announcement? Type it. We will see it. Let's see. You want to pick one, Tyler?
Do I want to pick one? All right.
Make it a good one.
What's up, Brazil?
Let's see. Okay. G Goku Lamb Q&A. Do you think Jiren has a weakness?
I mean, I sure hope so, because basically, like, everyone on the bleachers was like, oh, he's showing a tiny bit of power.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm afraid we're going to run into, like, continuity later. If that's, like, a tiny bit of his power.
Yeah. Like, how much stronger can this guy really get?
What if Jiren is God?
Whoa.
What if he's just like, oh, no, I created this. I'm all of this.
So maybe he's... Zenno-san was like dad.
Why would he be like all up on his wish and then talking to Goku like?
Yeah, he's got.
I don't know. Okay, that'd be pretty
right.
Interesting.
And he's like, just let me entertain you guys real quick because like my kid was bored, so I did this thing.
I don't think that's gonna be what happens.
I'm just throwing ideas.
It's a reach.
Jeez.
We got a bunch of them here.
Like,
let's
shut
see.
Me down like that. I'll be over here. Fine, Jordan's fine. No, it's cool. It's cool. Fine.
It says, what will the next threat be? After seeing a mortal as strong as Jiren, who's stronger than the gods of destruction. What can the next threat be?
Man. You know what I would like, and we talked about this early on when we started doing these reviews, is there was a small moment in time when we thought Goku was going to end up being the villain.
Big bad. Yeah.
And I would love for Goku, for some reason or another, have to be the villain, but not like mind control, something stupid like that. Like, something happened and Goku have to be the villain, and then so Vegeta has to step up and stop him.
Like, yeah, whatever Goku's programming he's a baby. Like,
he hits his head, and then finally he snaps back, and he's like bent on destruction. His Saiyan gene kicks in.
Well, also, there's other universes that didn't have to participate because they're more powerful.
Yeah.
That's honestly probably more realistic.
Wasn't it?
That's right.
Was it 4 other It's like a low number.
They were too strong or something like that, right?
It kind of makes this not have as much value.
Let's see.
What did Rex say?
But we might get deleted.
So congratulations, Rex. Everyone, he started his own live-action anime project.
Woo!
That's
what we're all about.
We love to see. That's what this channel's all about. So congrats.
Also, keep following us. Awesome. We're throwing up tutorials that you might be able to use. All kinds of stuff. Oh, great. There you go. What do you think the next arc will be, and where would you like the story to go from the end of the tournament? Oh, I already said my guess.
There's definitely going to be like a little mini saga.
Well, there's the movie too.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that. Oh, that comes out this year, right?
Oh. Wait. Yes, December, like late this year.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
yeah.
That's going to set up the next arc, whatever that movie is. So we need to get more information about that.
Well, they do have a habit of doing that. The last movie set up
Funimation hit
and then Frieza brought Frieza back.
So this might be a backstory, though, of something that we're not going to get to see. Like, maybe it's Jiren's backstory or...
a movie, not even around our Z Fighters, just about, like, the Pride Troopers. That'd be kind of cool. They would never have the balls to do that.
No, they wouldn't. I would watch it, though.
I would, too. I think that'd be interesting.
Or it's just a movie about what Bulma's doing while everybody's, like, fighting. Just taking care of my baby. Got 2 kids.
I do wonder what they're doing.
Running Bulma life. She's probably trying to invent something else while running the entire company.
She's got
raising
some
a baby.
Okay,
watching the fight.
Okay. So, do you agree with Jiren having a transformation? It would bring more despair and suspense, also seeing Goku and Vegeta actually pushing Jiren back, feel like he needs something. So, like, if Jiren was forced to transform, like Goku and Vegeta were giving him, like, a run for his money, and it forced him to transform. I don't want another transformation, man. Every villain, like the Duff had a transformation. The robot guys, the mad scientist had like
what's great about Jiren though is like he just is this strong,
just on his own.
We almost rage quit.
Yeah, that was intense. I forgot that was a transformation. It's just pure annoying.
Yeah, the not Powerpuff Girl, the Sailor Moon style.
Yeah.
Like, and fluff.
It was kind of amusing at first.
Joe Wayne GDF Cornwall said, did you guys hear about the break Super might take after this arc? I haven't heard about that. And it seems maybe the movie will kind of end the arc and then they'll take a break. It might be okay for them to take a break. I mean, they're like 130 episodes deep.
Maybe that'll what the movie will fill in. Like it'll kind of like the movie will come out.
Kind of bookend it. Kind of like
that makes sense. We'll take a break. We'll have the game and then we'll have the movie.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nerds, distract yourself with a video game for X amount of weeks.
Right. Maybe it'll be a connective storyline within the game.
That's what we should do. Since
maybe
we won't
do
have
that
a show to
sometimes.
watch, we should play the game every
like
Saturday.
How we got destroyed
Oh,
last
it's gonna
time we
happen.
tried the beta.
It won't
We
happen
got
again.
murdered.
We got
Like a
annihilated.
true Saiyan, I only get stronger after defeat.
Yeah. And this dude, the amount of
I'm
trash
not gonna-
talk. I didn't know
Do
was
you
such a trash talker.
do you guys think it would be cool if Goku actually met his father, Bardock? That would be really cool.
Oh, you
thought
mean like in canon, like in Super?
Well, wait, the movies, the history of Bardock or whatever is canon, right?
No movie is canon.
Are you sure Bardock's not canon?
No movies are canon. That's why they took Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods and Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F and redid them in the timeline.
So
of
that's a
Super.
hard and fast
But
rule.
that's not
Yeah.
true because History of Trunks, which I hear has a great live action adaptation on this very channel, is completely canon.
That was a TV special.
It's not even a movie, it's a TV special. It's like a combined episodes. They aired in Japan separate, but they put them together to air in the US as one.
What do you guys know?
Thank you, Rita.
I still think the Bardock thing's canon, and
It feels so good to nerd this hard.
It's some nerdy women.
Sorry, Tyler.
You shush two grown men because the scene in Dragon Ball came on. But you were right. Yeah, I had some stuff to prove. Don't question me.
Yeah, it's a TV special. Thanks, Giorgio.
Thanks.
Bardock was a TV special too, right?
Explain Dragon Ball Z to me. Sorry.
Maybe Bardock was a TV special, but I don't think so. I think it's
Let's see what the next question is here. I think
it might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's got all these people piling on in the comments.
Yeah, see. I knew you guys would have my back. Give us a
So good.
Wait, what is
Oh.
the Bardock special was pretty much for the fans. So
Yeah, well, you know what, Ricky King 300.
but
But
he
he's
said
so
Bardock
pretty.
is canon in his heart.
See,
Aw.
that's all that matters.
Lump King says a Bardock special is definitely not canon. It contradicts Bardock dying. Like, come on, Tyler.
Then there's also someone
Oh,
saying
Tyler
that
Clackett. I
the next
forgot.
movie might be
He
about
does
the
not
first
need that.
legendary Saiyan. That'd be cool.
That would be dope.
Oh,
But
wait, I
wait, the
missed
first
it.
legendary Saint, like Broly? Broly's not the
He's
first.
not the first.
He was
yeah.
just the most recent, I guess. That would be cool. Like, do like a. I would like that. I think it would be really cool to veer away from the main Z fighters for a bit and maybe see like a canon version of what was going on during like the Bardock era and like the Saiyans going around being space pirates
Yeah.
or like
Do
the
you
first
think,
legendary
though-
Saiyan.
Okay, not to be mean
Ooh.
and saying that it's all about making the bucks for Toei and everybody, but like, do you think they would do that, go back in time
No,
when
for sure
really
not.
they just want to sell more toys?
No.
You know what I mean?
I think
Like-
it all started with the Q&A with Akira Toriyama talking about the Saiyan cells and stuff, and that's why he was delving into like how the Saiyans are able to transform. Is because they've been planning this movie, and probably it's gonna be because we do get to wish Universe 6 back, and then Vegeta does take Kaba to the planet of the Saiyans. So now we need the backstory of the Saiyans, and then
On
That might
on
be the
Saiyans.
next
That
arc.
would be
I
pretty
mean, I'm
fun.
just spitballing here.
Yeah, I like your thought.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm in.
And if Jiren ends up winning and wishing everyone back, it wouldn't matter if Vegeta. You know, I mean, that universe would come back. You know,
Yeah.
Let me be on you.
I keep seeing this name Yamoshi pop up, the original Super Saiyan God.
So that's what the
I
movie's gonna
maybe
be about.
that's a
Interesting.
character I'm not familiar with, but that is that someone they've mentioned, like
Maybe
the
in
original,
the manga.
maybe like the original Super Saiyan God.
Okay, so
Origin.
Young says that the next movie is confirmed to be the origin of the Saiyan strength.
Oh.
And then the mirror says Jiren will win and give up his wish. Interesting.
Giorgio Mosley
That is
said,
very
"If you,
interesting. Sorry.
I agree, and that makes sense too, because they were kind of building that Vegeta and Kaba thing. Like, why bring that up if you're not going to actually follow through?
Yeah.
You know."
Oh wait, maybe he's just seeing. Maybe he's gonna win the wish. He's trying to control who gets the wish. so it doesn't go to a bad guy.
Oh.
Because maybe that's why he was
he's
asking
testing
Goku
everyone
why he
because
was
of this.
fighting.
Oh,
And
that
that's
makes
why he
a lot of
respects
sense.
Vegeta more.
That's
and
true.
Probably gonna
Yeah.
give it to Vegeta.
He's gonna be boys with Vegeta.
Nailed it.
They're gonna
Thank
grab a beer
you.
after the fight.
We're done. Yeah.
Jiren might even pay.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, man?
It's like,
Because he made
pound
that
it.
face, like, after Vegeta's like, I have to wish all the universes back. Jiren was like, oh.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
Jiren's a big softy.
Go on.
Yeah, that actually explains why he respects him and everything. Yeah. Called him a warrior.
Yep. Yamoshi was apparently mentioned by Akira Toriyama, so...
Oh, yeah, I think it was in that same Q&A about the...
Tyler, where you
stuff.
left off, you were saying Giorgio Mosley was saying, if you all could be a character or two from the Dragon Ball franchise, who would it be?
Oh, you're starting with me?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's a lot of pressure. Thanks, Tyler.
Hey, Donnie.
Next.
'Cause, I mean, I feel like our answers might be a little obvious, but
Yeah.
right, it's who you would be in the entire universe.
Jordan
Or
just cannot
character or
say
two, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole universe.
Okay, so I'm
I
gonna
would
be Vegeta.
Whis.
You guys are taking forever.
Oh, that's...
I'm gonna be Vegeta, and I'm gonna be.
You get one.
He said
No,
it
I
was
said
two.
one or two.
He
If
said
I
one or
could
two.
pick one or two, it'd be Vegeta or Piccolo.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. That's
Vegeta or Bulma?
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta retract my statement.
Oh,
I
no.
messed up.
What?
Up.
What happened?
Vegeta or Trunks. Future
Ooh.
Trunks.
Good
Okay.
choice.
Yeah, without
Good choice.
question, actually.
Vegeta or Bulma? Android 17 or...
Oh my god.
technical difficulties.
or
We need an animal wrangler for these.
Hercule.
Hercule? Okay, so I would say
Well, you
Whis
would.
or Android 16.
Android 16?
Or
Oh,
which
man.
Oh, Whis. Ooh, good calls.
Oh,
You know, you'd
Android
lose your head if it
16,
wasn't
that'd be
attached.
Awesome.
Ha.
La 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 la. Maybe like one or two more?
Yeah. Tranquil. I thought it was-
Tramp Rain Lady.
I can't read from this far away.
Tranquil
Rain
Rain Lady.
Do you think we'll see Goku's mom,
Jean, I think so you say her name?
Gine, either, I think.
In Super? Probably not, since Bardock's not even canon.
But you know what is interesting is what they did with Brawley was make him kind of canon through Khalifa and
Yeah.
Through a new character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
No, so you can't do it.
Haunted
Mom,
Mario
because
asks, will we
mom.
see Vegeta take on the God of
But you know what I
Destruction
mean.
mantle, replacing Beerus? Since
Yeah.
Whis has now seen him ascend. No, I'm still on Team Frieza.
God of Destruction. Man, you know what? And maybe Frieza would since that's like kind of the pinnacle, that's like all he ever wanted was to be like a god of something. He's like, okay, I don't necessarily need to kill anybody.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's had
I
a
got
change
my
of
stuff.
heart.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're just all gonna be afraid of
All
me
right,
now.
guys, let's answer one more question, and then we should probably wrap this up.
Oh no, ma.
So make it a good one.
Make it a really good
I
question.
don't like that we always put so much pressure on you guys. Like we love you,
The
and
pressure's
like he's like, I'm putting it on. Yeah, legit. We should probably do that if there is a break. We should legit stream
game.
us playing the game.
Oh, for sure.
And
I
just
would
make like a
wreck
little party
all
of
of
it.
you.
Would you
I
guys
know,
like to
probably.
see these guys get destroyed in the Dragon
Oh,
Ball?
so much trash.
Yeah.
I am a button mashing champion.
Ah, but the
She
thing
is.
I
She gets
talk
on your
trash-
last nerve.
I
Pushes all your
talk
buttons.
trash because I played and conquered. But
I played Conquered. We were annihilated by everybody we played, and you know half of them were 12 years old.
Yeah,
you
this
know
is
that
true.
during the
This is
beta.
So many.
Like, you know how much fun that would have been
They're
for, like,
so
if we had a
fast.
fan that was on there?
Oh my god.
And somebody was... and they
Wait,
were
Rex Striker says,
Oh,
can we
yeah,
guess
that
what
would
his
be super
live action
fun.
anime is? I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
guess
a
Attack
good
on Titan.
Attack on... Oh, that was mine. Attack on Titan.
Pokemon.
Nope. I think
Sailor
that's
Moon.
Sailor
probably
Moon.
a good one to end on, right?
Let's see. Hold on. One more. Do you think there will be an ultimate conflict with the High Priest, the Grand Priest, and Zeno?
Oh, like they're against each other?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Or they're just, like, a conflict of us
Aw.
against them.
Hang on, Phantom JM just
thanks,
rolled in
Phantom
here
JM.
and threw us some love.
So keep
Thank-
doing what you're doing best and stay awesome. Aw.
Wow, man, thanks.
man.
That's
man.
awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. You're the real MVP.
Yes.
Right, so we answered
Okay.
the last question, right? Oh,
no,
no,
we didn't.
if the angel... So, the question is, which is a good one to end on, is do we think that, like, the end of this tournament is going to be us versus, like, the big bad that we have to, like, finish with is the Zenu-samas and the head angel? Because that goes back to one of the things we thought way back when, where we're like, those angels is evil.
Yeah.
I mean, if they did, it would be a huge continuity error because the Xenos, I watched them literally erase everything in the future timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that entire universe.
Yeah, the entire universe. No angels even existed.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do to him?
I feel like there's no conflict between them. Now that we've talked about it more, I feel like that what makes sense is Jiren wins the tournament, gives his wish to someone like Vegeta maybe, and he brings back six,
yeah.
or brings back everybody because
of
Jiren to win, I guess we all have to die.
Oh.
So he would bring back
Gohan and 17 have to get, and Frieza have to get out.
But I mean, for Jiren to be declared the winner,
just wish everybody back.
I think our guys are going to somehow get strong enough to win. That's what Dragon Ball's all about, you know?
Maybe,
not this time.
Maybe
not
it'll
this time.
switch it up. Or what if it's one of those things
but
that
they
we
didn't,
can't...
Though, in the Goku Black Arc either, sorry.
That's okay.
They didn't. They couldn't beat him.
Yeah, they weren't able to beat him. But
True,
what I was going to say is, what if it's something that he wishes everybody back, but they can't be in separate universes anymore, and everybody just has to be in our universe now?
Yeah, I think that's what will happen.
I think that's what's...
They accidentally say, wish all the universes back, so we get the extra universes that were already deleted that we don't know about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, snap.
So many
all
new
right,
toys.
So I feel like it's a good place for us to stop.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on Saturday night and like watching this. It was so much fun. Can't wait for next week. There's definitely something coming. I feel like the next like 3 episodes. That's my...
It's nice to guess that right at the end of the climax.
It's definitely something coming.
Something coming, bro.
Troubles are brewing.
Or what was it earlier when you were just like,
something will definitely
he's
happen
doing
in
something.
the next episode.
We were like, I wonder what he's doing because he's playing this. He's doing something.
All right, guys. Subscribe.
Bye, guys.
Go check out the other content. We got all kinds of new stuff. We're uploading like crazy. We got Blue Exorcist on the way. We've got tutorials. We've got the reaction videos. Make sure you don't miss a single video. Hit that notification bell. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Now here's the awkward few beats it takes us for someone to get up and stop the light.